In my first ever forensics lecture, someone asked the professor, "What's the worst crime scene you've ever attended?" And she changed. From fresher ready smiles, something dark settled in her eyes, and she was miles away. Never ask me that. The stories I can tell you will be all you can see when you try to sleep. I still dream about the worst scenes. And it reminded me of how it feels when someone asks why I don't drink. Oh, you probably don't want to know. I say at prees, more awkward than angry, arms sticky from the bar in front of me. The scenes I've seen, though without blood spatter, aren't something to natter about over a pint. And usually you laugh too, not knowing why the sound is escaping your drink-stained lips, thinking you can handle a childhood's worth of gin. Never ask an alcoholic's daughter why she doesn't drink, because you don't want to know. She knows how ice clinks against glass, how bottles land in bins with all the grace of a brick-through church window, how dinner made by a drunk probably doesn't taste any different, but the conversation over the table sows an unholy taste in the mouth. How this addiction plays tricks on your brain. Because I could have sworn the bottle in the fridge was full this morning, and he's worn that t-shirt 3 days in a row, but how would I know when they all roll into one? We've had this conversation twice over coffee he can't keep in the mug because his shakes are so bad. Temptation quivering like a preacher's hand held over him. This will make you feel better. This will make you feel better. This will make it all go away. If only. It probably doesn't feel so lonely at the bottom of the glass when you've been there long enough. I am my father's first daughter, but I came second to whatever he was sipping. But I won't tell you this. I'll laugh, order another pint of water, and with music blaring, friends dancing, I will remember everything. You won't need regretful Instagram stories the next morning. You'll thank me later when you're forgetful of keys or which buttons to press on the McDonald's screens at 4 a.m. And I won't need my forensics degree to pick apart the scenes later. You call me damaged goods, as if the first time you held my hand I slipped a receipt between your fingers, as if the first time you noticed the colour of my eyes you wondered how easy it would be to return me, as if the first time we had sex you asked yourself if I had worked how you wanted me to, sucked how you'd wanted. Scentless, tight-gripped, fucked senseless. Your wrist twitches all anticipated Allen key twist and weight shift as screws rattle across floorboards and into hands to lord it over me. Keep a record of every time I breathe funny, because if I had a penny every time you'd have enough money for the return journey's parcel stamp. You wonder why it didn't show on my face on the first date, like holes in packaging or unstuck sellotape. You wonder if I lace my shoes with ribbon or how you can escape this man-handled broken in the post gift. You wonder if smoke damage can be washed out, drained, remnants down a basin. You ask yourself this, all while assuring me my too much is spoonful of sugar, sweet and favourite meal cooked midweek. I'll lay the cutlery out as long as you let me down. Because the one before hadn't taken no for an answer. And despite saying another man's treasure faster than I can use a safe word, squeezing the air out of me to make me a little lighter or easier to deliver. You told me that actually it is too much, that I am too much. But that's the thing about smoke. It will fill any space you put it in. So choke with me. I bet I can hold my breath for longer.